Taking a live look here from the nation's capital, the U.S. government is shut down. So that means non-essential workers are staying home. And without them, some government functions are on hold.
Yeah, others continue with longer wait times and less customer service. Amy Kiley breaks down what the shutdown means for government agencies.
The federal government is now shut down. It's out of money because Congress can't agree on a funding plan. The main sticking point is health care. Democrats want to reverse Medicaid cuts and stop enhanced Obamacare subsidies from expiring.
We need to stop these premiums from going up dramatically.
They're arguing a December policy debate for a September funding issue.
The Congressional Budget Office estimates about 750,000 federal workers face furloughs. It says they'd otherwise make $400 million a day. Essential employees must work without pay.
Social Security checks will come in. National Weather Service, they'll still be producing forecasts. We're talking about the Department of Veterans Affairs. Those will still be open. Medicare will still be going on, and unemployment insurance will, in fact, still be reaching the people who, of course, need it most.
The State Department might be slow to issue passports. The military remains in place, but just under half of civilian defense employees are furloughed. National parks have skeleton crews. The FDA says food inspections are affected. As for transportation, about 3/4 of FAA staff are working without pay, a central issue in the last shutdown.
10 controllers actually called out sick, and it led to massive delays, and said, you know what, we need to end this shutdown.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Some may be asking what government offices will remain open and which ones will be closed. So services like the U.S. Postal Service, air traffic control, banks, courts, and federal law enforcement agencies will stay open during the shutdown, but you might see some delays. Tours of the U.S. Capitol, White House, and FBI building, those will be closed, and the Smithsonian museums may be closed if the shutdown continues.
Another highly visible impact of the shutdown would be at national parks and monuments. As Action News Jack's Madison Foglio reports, the shutdown could impact national parks like the Castillo de San Marcos.
It's unclear right now if this park will have to close its doors, but you may remember back in 2018 when the last shutdown happened, this park did have to shut down. According to the National Park Service contingency plan released by the Department of Interior, roughly 2/3 of National Park Service employees will be furloughed. However, the national parks will generally remain accessible to the public during the shutdown. The plan says specifically, quote, park roads, lookouts, trails, and open air memorials will generally remain accessible to visitors. The last government shutdown happened right before the holidays, so people visiting St. Augustine during that time were left disappointed.
You come a long way and you have this expectation, and part of the trip is coming here. It's historical, and because of decisions that are made that affect us, you know, it's unfortunate.
And we'll continue to monitor all of the latest updates with this government shutdown right here on Action News Jax, both on the air and online. For local coverage you can count on, reporting in St. Augustine, I'm Madison Foglio, Action News Jax.
All right, Madison, thank you. And thousands of local military service members, they are at risk of missing a paycheck because of the government shutdown.
Yeah, there are options available, though, to active duty military to help get them through this shutdown. Daniel Diaz with USAA says that its banking program offers stopgap loans at no interest during shutdowns to make up for lost paychecks. Several other financial institutions like Navy Federal and ViStar credit unions offer similar programs as well.
Talk to your banker or credit union. The sooner that you have a plan in place, the more peace of mind, the more confident you're going to feel going into this shutdown.
Well, for military members, the first missed paycheck would come on October 15th. When the government reopens, they will get back pay. And still, he is advising reach out to your financial institution sooner rather than later to see what options are available to you. There are certain people who will still get paid. Social Security benefits will continue along with Medicare and Medicaid, as we briefly mentioned. Veterans will also get their benefits, and we're going to have a lot more details on the impacts of the shutdown on actionnewsjax.com. That's where we have continuing coverage of the shutdown. Head there or our digital and streaming channels.
And today, a new Florida law